What were the key differences between Tokyo and Nuremberg trials? Have you ever wondered how two major trials after World War II could be so different? The Tokyo and Nuremberg trials were both set up to hold leaders accountable for their actions during the war, but they had distinct differences. Let's break it down. First, let's look at who was involved. The Nuremberg trials were led by four Allied powers: the United States, the Soviet Union, Britain, and France. These nations had defeated Nazi Germany and took charge of the proceedings. In contrast, the Tokyo trials, officially known as the International Military Tribunal for the Far East, included judges and prosecutors from a wider array of countries. This included nations like China, India, and the Philippines, along with members of the British Commonwealth such as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. This broader representation allowed for a more diverse perspective on the atrocities committed. Next, we need to consider the defendants and the charges. The Nuremberg trials focused on high-ranking Nazi leaders and organizations. They prosecuted crimes like the Holocaust and aggressive warfare. They even labeled certain Nazi organizations as criminal, which helped in future prosecutions. On the other hand, the Tokyo trials targeted Japanese political and military leaders for war crimes in the Asia-Pacific region. Notably, Emperor Hirohito was not indicted, allowing him to keep his position, albeit with less power. Duration is another factor. The Nuremberg trials took place from November 1945 to October 1946. They resulted in 19 guilty verdicts, with punishments ranging from death to imprisonment. The Tokyo trials lasted longer, from May 1946 to November 1948, and all defendants were found guilty, with sentences from death to 7 years in prison. The legal and historical impact of these trials is also significant. Both trials were groundbreaking in defining war crimes and crimes against humanity. The Nuremberg trials helped shape international legal standards, leading to important documents like the Genocide Convention and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The Tokyo trials, however, reflected a more diverse approach and highlighted the complexities of post-war justice in Asia. Lastly, the political and military context played a role in shaping these trials. The Nuremberg trials were influenced by the political dynamics among the four major Allied victors in Europe. Meanwhile, the Tokyo trials were shaped by different military leadership styles and political considerations in the Pacific. General Douglas MacArthur's administration influenced the decision to exempt the emperor from prosecution to maintain stability in Japan. Understanding these differences gives us a clearer picture of how the Allies sought accountability for war crimes in various regions. Each trial reflected the unique political priorities and relationships of the time, making them significant in the ongoing discussions about war crimes and justice today.